All right, we welcome you back inside the Lord Beaverbrook rink here in St. John, New Brunswick. Final game of the evening, men's A. Again, it'll be the New Brunswick Mooseheads, the home team, taking on Edmonton BHC. Mooseheads in the white, the black pants. Edmonton, the red and black. Starting goaltenders for New Brunswick. 29, Tommy Kingston. For Edmonton, it'll be number 1, Chris Kerr. Edmonton back at the point, shot in right away by Andressen. It goes up and out of play. Saying last touch by Edmonton player. Face-off will come outside. Face-off win for Edmonton. Need to get it in over the blue line. They do. Right in on goal, and Kingston will hold on to it. Another face-off win for Edmonton. It's put wide. Andressen lost it. Brought in by Kraft. Knocked off his stick. Fraser has it. Comes to the near boards. Over the other side. Knocked down by Raji. Following up on it is Tesnik. Rolls right down to the goaltender, and Kerr will hold on. Faceoff goes into the corner. Edmonton with it. Long pass. Intended for Granger. He'll poke it in. Tony Barr in on the forecheck. Granger in there to help out as well. Up against Mackenzie Kierstead, and New Brunswick come away. Aaron Meehan. Dan Votor puts it behind the goal. Meehan trying to chase it down up along the boards. Meehan holding it, shoots it. On goal. Taken to safety. Ben Fear. Quickly ahead. Tony Brar. Taken away from him, and a good defensive play by Ryan Tesnik. Tesnik's got it along the boards. Brar closing in on him. Stolen back there. Like Granger, they get it out in front, diving out to make the save. It's Kingston. This has the makings of a good one. Face-off won by New Brunswick. Quickly around the boards. McHugh will get it out. Ferenic couldn't hold it in. Goes over to an open wing, going back to get it. Jared Hicks. This side to Fenwick. And out and down the floor. So on Gill. Sean Miskew. Offside. Both teams change. We've played 2:26 here in the first period. Cody Lunnan to center. It's played back. Comes back to Lunnan. Shot in by Beal. Chance for Edmonton. Oh, huge save by Kingston. His first real test. And he passed that with flying colors. Tremendous save. Back at the point. Got knocked down before it got to the goaltender. Lunnan on it. Kept in by New Brunswick. And Dressen. Dressen flips it down. Good pass right in front. Ferenik scores. Beautiful passing by Edmonton. BHC. Ferenik heading for the front of the goal. Gets that pass. Beats Kingston 1-0. .334 into the first period. Edmonton take a 1-0 lead. Ben Fehr. Down to Gill. Out it comes, but holding the line momentarily is New Brunswick. Now Edmonton break out again. Again in front. That one went off the goalpost. Stayed out. Remy Lawrencell wondering how he missed that. Brer to face off against Meehan. Brer wins it cleanly back at the point. The shot bounces up in the air, comes to the near boards. That is Evan Hamila. The shot. And Hamilia plays it behind the goal. That's intercepted back there. Comes out in front, then taken away. Edmonton quick up the floor. This team is extremely quick. A lot of the same players who were in that gold medal game in Calgary a couple of years ago. Brer had it knocked off his stick. Skolig. I don't think that touched anybody. No, it did not. It'll be a flooring call against Edmonton. Face-off win for New Brunswick. Shot put wide. Tommy McHugh gets to the corner. Gets the return pass. Backhand right in front of the goal. Cleared away by Edmonton. Ferenik gets it to the front of the goal. It goes up over the top. On it first. Justin Mabey along the boards, held in. by Skolig. Again, the ball goes up in the air. The battle continues along the wall. Ferenik will take it back into his own end. Gives it to Skolig. Now Skolig will settle it down. New Brunswick get in a change. That Burns in there forcing the issue. Over to Lunnan. Can't get it out. Kept in. Morehouse to the front of the goal. Kerr has it and holds on. Backhand rattles off a couple of legs and Kerr has got it. This time Edmonton win the face-off. Turning behind his own goal, Lee Jubenville. Here comes Jubenville. Dumps it in. Got over the head of the defenseman Lunnan. New Brunswick come up with it down in the corner. Chopped to the boards. And that'll go into the stands just down below us. Again, Edmonton control the face-off, get it up at center, turning, dumping it in. Zafir Rauji goes to the boards. Caden Rauji looking for it. He'll backhand it in. Tough going along the boards. It comes back to the point. Edmonton, they'll dump it down into the corner. Lawrencell, they get it across, partially fanning on the shot. Rousey trying to get it in front. Comes up here in the near boards. Lawrencell. Turning against the boards, Lawrencell will take it all the way back towards the blue line. That's kept in off the glass. Fraser with it. Long flip pass, trying to spring it to Zach Alcorn, and just out of his reach, and it'll be a flooring call against New Brunswick. Face-off win for Edmonton. So the home team, New Brunswick Mooseheads, men's A, get the final game last night. They get the final game again tonight, and they draw a pretty decent crowd. Tony Brer across, just missing it. Blake Granger had the chance for Edmonton. Back for Granger, backhand put wide. Granger's got it behind the goal. Ranger trying to work it out in front. He'll hold it. Back at the point. Back pass. Slap shot. Hit the post. I think we're going to get a crease violation. Yes, we are. Tony Barr in the crease. Timeout. New Brunswick Mooseheads. 6:21 to go. Opening period. 1-0 in favor of Edmonton. This will go down the floor. A little bit of backspin on it. Jubenville back to get it. To the middle. Ferenik. Ferenik dumps it in right on goal, and Kingston will hold on to it. Set in the circle for a minute, then cleared, but not out. Kept in by Edmonton, right on goal. Kingston made the save. The rebound was there, and that's put up into the crowd. Be a flooring call against New Brunswick. Shot blocked. On it again. Miscue. Over the other side. Evans. Back to Miscue. Save made by Kingston. Maybe. Down the floor. Got by Sean Miscue. Comes behind the goal. Jubenville. Quickly ahead. Mike Holden. Dump it in. Back to get it. Mackenzie Kierstead reverses it up along the boards. Maybe gets the pass away. The ball goes down and out of play. One off a stick. The face-off will come outside the blue line. Ball goes to the boards. Digging for it was Ian Miller. Stepping on it, Fenwick. Can't get it in very deep. Chebley. He lost it. Pass off the boards a little bit too hard. Same thing with the pass down the middle the other way. Webster. That shot right on goal by Bursey. Kicked away by Kerr. The ball eventually comes down on the other side of the glass. Gill. Long flip pass. Flooring. .420 to go, first period. Just the one goal left by Phil Ferenic of Edmonton BHC. Amelia gets it ahead. Lawrencell with the pass, offside just a little bit in ahead of the play was Zephyr Rauji. Fraser won the face-off against Lawrencell, sent it down the floor. Gill just cut off. Good play there by New Brunswick. They feed it in front. They come back towards the blue line. Lawrencell. Chip and chase. Rauji cycles it down low to Caden Rauji. It's Zephyr and Caden out there. And they're both in along the boards. Zephyr's 22, Caden is 96. Riley Kraft. Getting to it first was Fraser to get it in deep. On it is Alcorn. Come to the near boards. Gill can't get it out. Kept in. Meehan. Ball bounces into Kerr. He's got it. We'll hold on with 2:51 to go in the first period. Referee was over talking to the New Brunswick bench. That's the reason for the delay. What they were talking about, I can't tell you. Right on goal, and just getting the pads closed in time was Chris Kerr. That one goes into the corner. On it first, Meehan. Meehan off the board, shoots it. Blocker save made by Kerr, and that'll go out of play. Face off to Kerr's left. Wave both of them out. Kept in by New Brunswick. That's stolen away, and out comes Edmonton. Picked off by New Brunswick. Will go the other way. Couture tried to drop it back. That's picked off by Miscue. And that will go out of play, and the face-off, I think, may come all the way back into the Edmonton end. Nope, just outside the blue line. And it is still in the offensive zone, like the referee was saying. So they don't have to gain the zone. They can't get it in anyway, and the ball comes out. Moot point. Hicks around the boards. Gets it to McHugh. Edmonton back in their own end. Lunnan up at center. And get it to Holden. McHugh off the boards. Picked up by Lunnan. The pace slows down a little bit. In the latter stages of this first period, penalty coming up to New Brunswick. Tripping. And that collision over along the boards. Kyle Anderson. Oh, hang on, no. Not 82, 92. Jared Hicks. Go 2 for tripping, a power play for Edmonton. Jubenville. Chebley back to Jubenville. Chebley, Jubenville. Back and forth. Granger. Chebley, Jubenville. Shoots it. Pad save. Kingston saw it all the way. Jubenville keeps it onside. Chebley. Down low. Granger. Into the slot. Ripped wide. Tony Brar had that chance in the slot. He was all alone. They found him. Great pass from Granger. Big Ben Fair in front of the goal, creating a screen. Get a shot through. So far they can't. That's blocked. Chebley's got it, and he lost it. Morehouse will clear it down the floor. There's 15 seconds to go in the period. Chebley gains the zone. 5 seconds. They're going to shoot it. They do. It comes off the end boards. Cleared away, and buzzer goes. 38 seconds left in the power play to start period number 2. 1-0 after the opening 15 minutes for Edmonton BHC. Goal by Phil Ferenik. And that's it. So we'll come back to see the rest of this Edmonton power play to start the second period in just a couple of minutes. 38 seconds left in the power play for Edmonton as we start this second period. They lead it 1-0. Very good crowd on hand for an early tournament game. That's flipped down the floor, getting to it. Oh, great hustle. There's a New Brunswick player. And that battle continues in behind the goal. That was Evan LeBlanc. I want to get to see his number. Did that great work. Penalty's over. Pretty much killed off what was left of it. Rousey slid it towards the front of the goal. Mooseheads have it. Ryan Tesnick. They get it to Morehouse. Morehouse gets it in over the blue line. It'll come out. Tesnick back behind his goal. Burns down in the corner. Burns cycles it down low. Battling for it, and there's Morehouse. Morehouse comes up with it. Try to get it back to the point. It gets by. Knocked down at center. Sawan Gill gets in over the blue line. Gill, backhand to the front of the goal, cleared away by New Brunswick. They get it ahead to Bursey, offside. Both teams will change. Seven teams in the men's A. First place team gets a bye to the quarterfinals. The other teams will play elimination games, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5 to determine the other 3. Sorry, to get into the semifinals. That'll give us 4 teams. That shot right in front. They score! New Brunswick have tied it up. Here's the initial shot and the rebound put home. They're tied at 1. It's 2 minutes, 13 seconds into the second period. New Brunswick get the equalizer. Tony Breyer with a shot. Kerr made the save. Ball goes to the boards. Edmonton on it. Get it out. It's Lawrence Sell. That was Ben Fear, 78, not 88. Made that play off the boards. Kept in by Edmonton. Jubenville. That went off a leg. The spin on it kept it in. Down for Breyer. Taken away by Morehouse. Rebound is there. A couple of shots sliding out to block it. There's Anderson. Sorry, 92. Hicks, and Hicks is limping after he slid out. He may have twisted something. He's staying out there. Ball Alcorn's pass was picked off, brought back in by Ben Fear. It'll go down the floor. This will be a flooring call against New Brunswick. Kierstead flips it down the floor. That's onside. Almost getting to it was Alcorn. Slides into the goaltender. Kerr will hold on. Knocked down. Good play there by Tesnick. He'll bring it back in for New Brunswick. That's broken up. Edmonton go the other way. Can they get to it? That's stopped. Good play by Kierstead. That shot went wide. Comes to the boards. 4 players go in there. They knock it loose. Coming away with it is Riley Kraft. Kraft, he gets a shot. That just misses. Comes off the end boards. Cleared away by Edmonton. Down the floor. And the faceoff will come back down in the Edmonton end. Ferenik will run under this. Ferenik's got it. That went off the foot of the New Brunswick player, up and out of play. Kept in over on the far side by Miscue. Ball goes up in the air right in front of the goaltender. Ferenik knocked it down, then couldn't get the stick on it, and it's cleared down the floor, and this time it'll be flooring against New Brunswick. A lot of whistles here in this second period. Only played just over 5 minutes. And they're going to get another one. The shot came in from Caden Raji, right on goal. Raji. It's knocked down before it gets to the goal. Kept in. Shot by Evans hits some bodies in front. Ferenik in the corner. Cycles it back down low. In there first, though, is maybe for New Brunswick. McHugh. From his own side of the red line, and we get another whistle, another flooring call. Morehouse, some room on the right for New Brunswick. Dumps it in. He'll go and get it himself. In there against Cody Lunnan. Morehouse cycles it back behind the goal. Nobody back there. Chebley in there, but New Brunswick come up with it. Back behind the goal to Morehouse. Morehouse forced into the corner. Back behind the goal. Burns. Chebley trying to get it out. He does. Chebley just keeps on trucking. Shot went into the corner. Back at the point, Jubenville shot. It changed direction, then goes over the top of the goal. Right in front, somehow making the save while lying on the floor. Tommy Kingston. Just sprawled out there. And they could have gotten it into the top part of the net. They may have had one. Kingston had the bottom covered. Brer won the face-off. That shot was straight up in the air. Amelia behind the goal. New Brunswick on it. They get it to Kraft. He's surrounded. He's back behind his goal. That's onside. Fraser got it over to Alcorn, and then it slides down to the goalie Kerr, who hold on. And this will bring a face-off back down in the Edmonton end. As the second period creeps along, 7:50 left to go. Long shot right on goal. Blocker save made by Kerr. Ranger goes to the boards hard with Cole Fraser. Fraser gets the pass across. That was blocked by Andressen. Granger trying to bat it out. No further than center. Cleared back in. Brar will take it back behind his goal. Being watched there by Alcorn. Brar moves it up the right side. They'll get it in over the blue line. Here, tried to drop it back. That was intercepted and sent down the floor. Getting in there is LeBlanc for New Brunswick. Centers it to Meehan. His shot ends up in the corner. Voltor got in front. Got a shot. Again, nothing got through to the goaltender that time. Amelia. He'll leave it, head to the bench. Rauji. That's stopped. BC. New Brunswick rather, in forechecking. A miss on the shot, brought out by Lawrencell. The back pass heading for the front of the goal was Raji. Ball doesn't get to him, intercepted by New Brunswick. Then they turn it over. Lawrencell. The pass over to Rauji. Caden Rauji stopped. All flipped up in the air. Holding will be the call against Edmonton. Steven Skolig will go for holding power play, New Brunswick. After the timeout, 5:34 to go. Second period. Face-off controlled by Edmonton. And it goes to the boards, kept in, stolen away by New Brunswick. Meehan back at the point. McHugh on the power play. McHugh with a shot. That's picked up by Edmonton and sent down the floor. A minute 30 to go in the power play. They get it in. Can they get to it? Yes, they can. Mackenzie Kierstead got to it. To McHugh. Tesnick with the pass over. Shot in. Save made by Kerr. McHugh. He'll shoot it. Misses short side. Kraft back to McHugh. Scores! Ryan Tesnick was about to say New Brunswick really moving the ball well on this power play. Not just moving the ball, but after the pass is made, the player would move. Good looking power play. Here's the goal. Tesnick. So that's McHugh. This is Tesnick. Great diagonal pass. And on the power play, New Brunswick has their first lead of the game. That stopped. Lawrencell. Ball goes straight up in the air. Two New Brunswick players went up for it. That's kept in off the glass in behind the goal. Now down in the corner, up along the boards. Shot by Rousey. Backhand, scores. Edmonton responds. That's Evan Hamilia, 27. Quick response. This is Hamilia taking that pass. First shot was stopped. It came right back to him. And a good backhand. There was traffic in front of the goaltender. Not sure Kingston had a good look at that one. We're tied at 2. 3:53 to go, second period. We've got a good one going here at the Lord Beaverbrook. That's chipped in. New Brunswick back in there again. Came to the side of the goal. Brar played it into the corner. Meehan in there for New Brunswick. Gets it up along the boards. Sawan Gill for Edmonton. Gill gets free. Gill to the front of the goal. Shoots. Tried to go short side. Just missed. It's going to be a hand pass. Went off of Ben Fear to his teammate. Backhanded in by Holden. Go to the boards. Edmonton come up with it. Intercepted by New Brunswick. That came out. They've got to gain the zone again. They'll flip it in. Tag up, and now they can go in. Things slow down momentarily. That's knocked down at center. Brought right back in. Straight up the floor. Evans, he stopped. Will go the other way. Kept in by the Mooseheads. Shot save was made. Ball is cleared up into the stands. And the face-off will be in the Edmonton end. 2:20 to go. Second period. We've got one more period to go. This one is a long way from settled. We are tied at 2. Clean face-off win. Good save by Kerr. Got the paddle of the stick down. Batted out of the air. Edmonton following up on it. Adam Chebley. That goes wide. Nick Beal. Along the boards. And Miller. That hit a New Brunswick player. Goes to the boards. Andressen. Good play. Out they come. They get it ahead. Tommy McHugh. McHugh in behind the goal. Chebley's on him. Chebley knocks it free. Goes over into the other corner. New Brunswick on it first. Centering pass intercepted. Here's Lawrencell. He's stopped. Good play there by Hicks. Up top. There's the shot blocked by Lawrencell. Still kept onside by New Brunswick. Now it comes out. Ferenik in the corner. Back at the point, mishandling it back there was Amelia. Under a minute to go here in the second period. Lawrencell leaves it for Amelia. Back to Lawrencell. Rousey couldn't handle it up inside the blue line. New Brunswick, one last chance. Shot on goal. Maybe time for another one. 12 seconds left. Circling the goal. Held against the side of the goal by Kerr. 7 seconds left to go. Big face-off now down in the Edmonton end. As we near the end of the second period, we get some pushing and shoving. That goes wide. Tipped out in front. That'll do it. The second period comes to an end. A couple of goals by the Mooseheads. One back by Edmonton BHC, and we are tied after 2. So again, a short break, 2 minutes. We'll be back with period number 3, our final period of the evening, barring, of course, that extra period, in case we are tied after 3. See what happens. We'll be back. We're underway here in the third period. This 2-2 tie. Shot by Meehan, cleared away by Kerr. New Brunswick pressing the action early. Tesnick got it down into the corner. It'll be kept in. Meehan dancing in over the blue line, feeding it in front, looking for it. There's LeBlanc. Meehan looking for it as well. Can't get a stick on it. It's cleared to the boards. Kierstead around the boards. Long pass ahead, taken by Alcorn. Tesnick to the front of the goal and then in behind. Lifted it down the floor. That's going to be a flooring call against Edmonton. Good pace to start the third period. Kraft with a shot. That ricochets into the corner. Kraft with it again. Into the high slot. Shot blocked. Sliding over to block that was Blake Granger. Now they go into the corner. The intensity picks up here in the third period as well. That goes up and out of play. Granger lost a shoe. Has to get that back. Miscue over to the other side, backhanded in by Evans. Can't get to it. New Brunswick bring it out. Shot off the blocker of the goaltender Kerr into the corner. Jubenville racing away. He's cut off at the blue line. Can't get it out. Brought back in. Maybe. Maybe with it behind the goal. To the boards. Can't shoot it from there. Cycles it back in. Maybe's got it one more time. Jubenville. Pass to Holden. Holden will go and chase it in around behind the goal. Getting to it first was Hicks for New Brunswick. Everybody yelling too many. Nobody touched the ball though. Drop pass. Shot. Knocked down by Kerr. Good hard shot by Tesnick. Stick went flying. That was Bursey's. That shot hits the glass in behind the goal. Nick Beal. Collision along the boards. He just keeps on going, muscling his way in against Tesnick. Beal keeps going and then off the stick and up and out of play. Much better pace to start this third period than what we had in the second. Kept in by Edmonton, down in the corner. Kierstead. Trying to get around Chebley. Makes the pass up at the blue line. Dumped in by LeBlanc. LeBlanc working along the boards. Comes free into the middle of the floor. Sawan Gill with a good rush. Ball got a little bit ahead of him as he got to the blue line. He'll keep on going, trying to cause trouble. Vautour gets it. And down the floor it was touched. No flooring. Ian Miller back to pick it up for Edmonton. Miller over to the boards. Again, no flooring. Play continues. Over on the left side, New Brunswick bring it in. Ball sits there. They've got it. Turning, shooting. Stopped up high, comes outside the blue line again. Alcorn coming in off the point. Can't get to it. Edmonton quickly ahead. They tried to get it to Rougie. This is Caden Rougie. Edmonton now. We got a New Brunswick player's lost his stick. It's cracked off, but they'll bring it out. Fraser one-hands it. Fraser goes into the net. Kerr kept it out. Gotta go retrieve the broken stick down in the corner. So that'll be a slight delay. Edmonton win the faceoff. That misses everybody. That pass from Jubenville. Edmonton trying to move it out. They do down the floor. I don't think anybody touched it. It'll be a flooring call against Edmonton BHC. 9:41 to go, third period. We've got a 2-2 tie. Edmonton moving up at the blue line, at the center. Ben Fears stopped there. Fears got it again. Now he's got it into New Brunswick territory. Turned it over, brought back out by McHugh. Jubenville. Granger. Good pass right onto the stick of Brer. That's backhanded in front. Gets by everybody. McHugh stopped by Brer. Brer sends it back in. Granger with a shot. Save is made. Rebound is there. Then it comes to the boards. Brer. Up high. Granger. Shot. Again, the rebound was there for the taking if anybody could get stick on it. Ben Fear for Granger. He can't shoot it. Was on his backhand. Granger trying to get around the outside of the defender. Gets it behind the goal. It went right through the crease. Fear with a shot. That hit the outside of the net. Holding it in. Rousey. Great shift here for Edmonton BHC. Oh, and that'll be stymied by a crease violation. Skoley pushing his man to the boards. Tough sledding down there. He's in there with Matt Morehouse. Edmonton come up with it. That pass goes into the Edmonton bench. Too high for Evans. New Brunswick win it, and a shot right away by Bursey is stopped by Kerr. Burns won the faceoff. Ball comes back to him along the boards. Comes back towards the blue line. Pass over for Bursey, and he gets the shot away. Nifty little pass from Matt Morehouse to Matt Bursey. And Kerr with another good save. Long shot, it's in the crease, it's loose. Whistle went, early referee lost sight of the ball. We could see it from here, but we have a completely different angle. That got past Kierstead. Oh, and it's played right in front of the goal. Scores! Oh! Terrible mistake by New Brunswick. Leads to Edmonton go-ahead goal. Adam Shebley. Let's have a look at what happened here. New Brunswick in control. He tried to play it behind the goal. Instead it came right to the goaltender. Oh. Big mistake. Yeah, that backhand was supposed to go in around behind the goal. Instead it went right onto the goaltender. That shot in, and Kingston will hang on to it. Lawrencell out in front. They throw it around. That's blocked in front. Still there loose. Put right through the crease. Lawrencell's got it again. Came close to a 2-goal lead. That's put in off the end boards. All alone in front. They throw it around. What a save by Kingston. Safir Roush had a great opportunity to shoot it. Elected to pass. The pass connected. Play worked perfectly, except Singleton. Kingston. Determined to call him Singleton. Tommy Kingston comes up with that huge save. 6:34 to go. Regulation time. Got a 1-goal game. From the face-off, the ball is pushed forward. Again, we get a quick whistle. Again, we could see from here the ball was loose. That's one each, so that evens up. Face-off win for Edmonton. Gill. Ball is up along the boards. New Brunswick get it out down the floor. No flooring. Play continues. Flip down towards the blue line. Knocked down there. Edmonton get it back in. Granger drops it back to Skolig. His shot was stopped. Kept in again by Edmonton. Still New Brunswick can't get it out and down the floor. Now they do, but Edmonton with the ball. Slap pass up at center and goes out of play. Faceoff will come back in the Edmonton end. A break there for New Brunswick. Matt Burns will take the faceoff for the Mooseheads. The referee not happy with Edmonton players creeping up a little bit too far. Now we're good to go. Sean Miskew into the center, and out they come, 3 across. Holden, shot right on goal. Kingston with the save. That's put right out in front. Kingston's got it again. 2 good saves by Tommy Kingston. Right from the draw, the ball is cleared down the floor. Sean Miskew back to get it for Edmonton. Adam Chebley's got the go-ahead goal. Off the boards, looking for Nick Beal. It's going to be a flooring call. 4:57 to go in this one goal game. This time controlled by the Mooseheads. That shot ripped wide. Vautour with a shot saved by Kerr. Out it comes. It's offside. If they touch it, it will be offside. Face off just outside the Moosehead blue line. Shot right into the goaltender. Kingston got it. Will hold on. 4.5 to go. Lorncell against Meehan. Edmonton player caught a stick. Play continues. Right in front of the Edmonton goal. Cleared out. Picked up by Caden Rousey. His pass intercepted by Meehan. That missed the target. Edmonton with it. That's picked off. Good read by Meehan. Meehan. Drop pass for Kraft. Rolls in front. Somehow it stayed out. Tremendous opportunity for the Mooseheads. You see that first save was made, then the ball rolled out. Now all alone in front. Scores! Zach Alcorn. Couple of defensive breakdowns by Edmonton. They've got the ball here in good position. Pass in behind the intended player. And then somehow Alcorn gets in behind everybody, gets the goaltender turned inside out. And we're tied. And the hometown fans enjoy that one. 3:45 to go. Remy Lorncel gone to the penalty box. It's a misconduct penalty, so it'll stay 5-on-5. Said something he shouldn't have said after that goal. Backhanded in by the goal scorer Alcorn. A great game to finish off a day of ball hockey here at the Lord Beaverbrook. And we are just getting started. Day 2 of 6. Can't imagine what the intensity is going to be like when we get to the playoff games a little later in the week. In behind the play, the referee's got her arm in the air. Skolig said something. So, misconduct each player, but the unsportsmanlike is going to New Brunswick. So they are shorthanded. So the power play goes to Edmonton. We've had 3 misconducts handed out in the last few seconds, really. 1 unsportsmanlike. They've got to put another player in the box, do the Mooseheads. They do. Three minutes exactly left to go in the third period. We've got a 3-3 tie. Edmonton about to go on the power play. Both players waved out. Edmonton win the faceoff. Again, they're on the power play. Here's Jubenville, Chebley to Jubenville. Fear doesn't shoot it. Down low along the goal line, they try and jam it in. Kingston kept it out. Chebley. Down to Granger. Jubenville, he'll shoot it. Rebound is there, they score. Granger. Another misconduct penalty handed out to the Mooseheads. So they settle that. Let's take a look at the goal. There's the power play. Jubenville will take the point shot. It rebounds to Granger. Is right on the doorstep. Backhands it home. lot of players down in the penalty box. Mostly misconducts. So nobody shorthanded. We'll play 5-on-5. 2:26 to go. Played in by LeBlanc. And that will go out of play. Where's the face-off? Referee out at center helps out and says the face-off is right in there in the Edmonton end. 2:12 to go. Down to my left, Tommy Kingston is looking over at the bench, getting directions about when to come out. Face-off win put over the top of the goal. LeBlanc in behind the goal. Edmonton players lost their stick. Hauls down the Moosehead player, and that's going to be a penalty. That was Lee Jubenville. Lost his stick and then just tackled the Moosehead player. Holding. Timeouts. New Brunswick. I want to talk about this power play. .158 to go, third period, 4-3 game, Edmonton leading New Brunswick. New Brunswick with a 2-minute power play. For now, the goaltender stays in. Scramble draw won by New Brunswick. They'll keep the goalie in. Kierstead, that shot stopped by Kerr, rebound cleared down the floor, right on goal. Kingston moves it ahead to Kierstead. McHugh down in the corner, back towards the point, they get it, Kierstead. Goalie beginning to creep out. Kierstead. Kraft, shot blocked. Goes right back to Kraft. Kierstead, goalie still in. That shot hit somebody in front. Kierstead to Kraft. That was a pass intended for Aaron Meehan. Now the goaltender goes to the bench. Kierstead, a shot blocked. Kierstead's got it again. They get 6 attackers out there now, plus the power play. Also means Edmonton can shoot it down the floor without worrying about a flooring call. Just under a minute to go. 49 seconds now. From a very sharp angle, it goes to the other boards. Kierstead. Kraft shot. That's blocked. It was blocked by Andressen. They try and get it in front. Ball is in front of the defender. Covered up his head as all kinds of sticks were flying around him. Kierstead. Pass across, shot. That's blocked again. Edmonton doing a tremendous job blocking shots. Time running out, 15 seconds. Here's Kierstead. One more rush. He'll shoot it in right on goal. Rebound is there. Whistle goes. Referee is calling a penalty. Or is he? No, he's calling offside. Oh, very emphatic. Running at the player with his arm in the air. 6.8 face-off will come outside the blue line. Mooseheads pretty much have to win this face-off. They do. They get it in. Kraft, shot towards the goal. Rebound comes out the other side. At the side of the goal, the buzzer goes. The game is over. And what a game it was to end things tonight. And tempers flare a little bit at the end of the game. Not sure what Caden Rousey is all upset about. He won. Still it continues. Finally, I think officials get them separated. Good job. Some heated exchanges at the end of the game after a hard-fought contest. Terrific game tonight. It's still early, guys. Everybody's still in it. Everybody has a shot. Back tomorrow morning, bright and early. 9:30, first game here at the Lord Beaverbrook. We're going to start with Women's A tomorrow, a couple of games. Saskatoon Stingers, New Tecumseth Extreme, followed by the Ottawa Capitals and the BC Selects. Then we'll have a men's A game, a couple of Masters, and then finish off with 3 more men's A. Should be a great evening as we finish with 3 men's A games here. Anything like this one, or the games we saw last night, no reason to believe they won't be. We've seen 4 men's A games. They've all been very competitive. So again, Elio Pascuzzo thanking both teams and the officials for a great game. President Canada Ball Hockey Tim McKenzie will make the presentations. For the Mooseheads, Tommy Kingston, player of the game. An unfortunate break for him on the winning goal. And the goalie for Edmonton, Chris Kerr. So the 2 goaltenders, players of the game. Both played extremely well. All right, as they pose for their photographs, just time to say goodnight to everybody. Let's quickly pop up inside of our booth. Hi everyone, George Scott here. I want to thank Jeff and Matt who did the camera work for us today. Jeff did the first 5 games. Matt came in and jumped in on the last 3, and apparently that's how they're going to do it all week. We're going to have those 2 very good camera people working with us for the week. Thanks so much for watching. It's been another tremendous day. As I said, we're going to do 8 games again tomorrow. We're really just getting started. The first full day of games here at the Lord Beaverbrook. We're going to be here till Saturday when we hand out all the gold medals, the silver medals. Should be a lot of fun. Lots of ball hockey ahead, and as I said, we're going to finish off tomorrow night with 3 more men's A games. You don't want to miss that. All right, let's send it back down to the floor. Again, thanks so much to everybody for being with us today here on AO.live. You are watching the 2023 Men's and Women's A Masters Legends Canadian Ball Hockey National Championships from the Lord Beaverbrook rink here in St. John, New Brunswick. Good night, everyone.